Welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? Don't judge the shirt. We're loyal Vikings fans. Well, my husband's a loyal Viking fan. I think you've seen, I've talked about that, yeah. So we have Viking shirts floating around the house. Yeah. All sizes. So, here's a toughie. Do you apologize when you're wrong? To someone, to anybody. Do you apologize when you're wrong? To your kids? You know, like, you blow up at them or, do you apologize? To your spouse? I don't have to do that very often because, like, with me and my husband, I'm like 99% right and he's like 1% right. Actually, has he been ever right? That's a good question. Yeah, he was. He was right once because I did apologize that I was sorry and I'm sorry. He was right. And, I'm not kidding you. You can ask him this. I am right and it drives him nuts. And I don't always want to be right. I don't. Yeah. So it's a thing, but, yeah, one of these days he will be right. He will be right and I will be glad and I will jump for joy and I will be like, yes, you were right. Maybe I wasn't wrong in the fact, but if I am, I will apologize and say, you were right. It's not that hard. It's just humble yourself. You were wrong. I was wrong. Just apologize. And I think that's part of the problem with, not all of our youth, but a lot of our youth, because I hear it from teachers all the time. As my kids grew up in the, school system and whatever, but, through the years, I mean, my one son, he'd get in trouble. The one and only, he'd get in trouble. So, he's the number 5. We'll call him Johnny 5. Yeah. No, but anyway, but I have teachers they're like, and it wasn't, not even anything major, like in the little grades, maybe not raising his hand and blurting out the answer or whatever, and, like, you got to learn to raise your hand. And, but she'd be like, but he's so sorry. She's like, you can see that, he is, can't remember the word she used, but has a conscience and was sorry that he had done something wrong. And she said she's seen so many kids that are like, whatever, I don't care, and it's wrong. We need to teach them that it's wrong, but they're only going to learn that. They learn from examples. So if they don't see you apologize as parents, adults, whether grandparents, mom and dad, aunts and uncles, just friends of the family, if they don't see you apologize, they're not going to do it. They'll never do it. So I've always tried to apologize to my kids. Sometimes I don't, sometimes you're just miffed and pissed and, but I try, and that's all we can do. All we can do is try, right? Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Anyways, today we are doing face masks. Yeah, I love them. Like way back, I think I only used them when I put on foundation, right? Because it would just slough off the dead skin. The foundation went on beautiful, and it's just like, wow, right? But I don't wear makeup. Okay, if I was stranded on an island, what would I want? Eyeliner, okay? Because, yeah, they say my eyes are really close together. I don't know. Whatever. I like my eyeliner. That's my thing, my eyeliner. But I don't wear makeup anymore, so it's like, but I love face masks. Yeah. Over the last year or so, I've kind of gotten into them. They're delightful. Delightful. And I probably get into more of this pampering stuff because my kids are getting a little older, so I actually have a little bit of time in there. You got to make time. You have to make time. I don't think it matters if you have kids at home or not. You have to make time to pamper yourself and schedule it on the calendar. There's a girl, I can't remember. I think her name is Mommy Potamus. Is she the one? Or the Wellness Mama? One of those two. They have a blog. But like she schedules her day like into blocks, and then but she has a maybe twice a week where she has a half hour, whatever, to pamper herself, do her nails, whatever. It's a cool thing. I think so. So apologize and pamper yourself. Okay, enough. 3 things. Dream big. Be true to you. You are worth it. Let's go check out these face masks. Okay, and we're doing the Pink Lemonade Clay Facial Mask first. It contains rose clay, kaolin clay, lemon peel powder, and honey powder. I make 2 types of masks. One is powdered, where you add a liquid to form a paste. The second is what I call a ready-to-go mask. We'll talk about that later. There's no preservatives in either one, and that makes me super, super happy. Okay, talking about rose kaolin clay. Okay, it tightens pores, it regenerates collagen and elasticity, reduces wrinkles, scarring, age spots, and fade spots. It's great for dry, sensitive, mature skin. It exfoliates, reduces irritation, inflammation, helps improve circulation, removes dead skin cells, promotes new growth, and removes toxins from the skin. Isn't that awesome? Kaolin clay, white kaolin clay, is fine. It's for very fine, sensitive skin. Cleanses, exfoliates, stimulates circulation. It is a great clay all around, overall, for all skin types, so I add it to all my masks. Next is lemon peel powder. Where are my notes, people? Lemon peel powder is an astringent, antiseptic, bactericide. It's refreshing, exfoliating, and brightens the skin. And the honey powder, it's like a dehydrated, however they do it. So it's a pure natural honey from honey liquid. It's a natural antiseptic, humectant, antioxidant, has great moisturizing properties. Don't use if you're allergic to honey. I almost read the yogurt powder, but I don't have yogurt in here. That's in my pumpkin face mask. But anyway, in the bowl, you need to mix it very, 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 very well. I need one of those little mini mixers they use for micas so I can thoroughly incorporate all the fine particles in this mask. Okay, and to the detox. Don't do what I did. So these are test batches I was doing. This is Bentonite Clay. That is a metal spoon. Don't do that. I know better. I was rushing. I should know better. I know this. Don't do it. Okay? Anyway, this detox mask contains bentonite clay, fuller's earth, kaolin clay, activated charcoal, gunpowder, green tea, and carrot peel. As for the bentonite clay, it is great for oily skin, removes oils, cleans impurities, and softens skin. Fuller's earth absorbs oil, removes grease and acne, and great for acne-prone skin. So this is all around great for acne. Kaolin clay we discussed. Activated charcoal. Notes, lady notes. Natural odor absorber. I don't think we're going to have that problem on our face. Detoxifier and exfoliant. Gunpowder green tea is an astringent. It's mildly bitter. It contains caffeine, fights free radicals, contains chlorophyll and amino acids. Carrot peel powder contains carotenoids, potassium, vitamin C, essential nutrients, and amino acids. Repairs and tones skin, reduces wrinkles and scars, improves circulation, and increases elasticity. Well, that's what my research tells me. Okay, so in this one, looks like I flew through it. This is the activated charcoal. I am showing you this one because I want to show you how I get the botanicals to incorporate into the mask. And this one also contains some essential oil drops and how I do that. And some other, things. You know what I mean. Whatever. So I use my mortar and pestle a lot. Sometimes I use my coffee and spice grinder. But I like my mortar and pestle because it's easier to clean in between botanicals if I'm doing more than one batch than the spice grinder is. So it's really simple. Just grind, strain through a strainer, and grind again. That's really all there is. I strain it through the strainer to make sure that I have the smaller particles in the mask, sometimes one will slip through and you get a little bigger one, but it's no big deal. This is great for your triceps. I've been grinding so many botanicals lately. My triceps hurt today. I cannot believe it. And I so don't work out. We all know that's right. Oh, but yeah, you want the particle size to be small. Because I'm not smart enough to buy powders, but we're not discussing the powder versus the whole herb debate here, right? We're sticking to the, this is how it is. So you want to blend this up really, 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 really well. Again, I really need that little mixer. God, that would be the cat's meow, wouldn't it? I couldn't think of a better word. I'm sorry. Oh, it would be so much easier to do. I mean, to make it mix up. But anyway, I am adding 2 drops of vitamin E oil, 2 drops of tea tree oil, and 2 orange times 10 or folded orange essential oil. Okay, we're going to discuss orange oil and citrus oils. Okay, I use orange times 10 from brambleberry because it's not phototoxic. Another oil I have is phototoxic. Another orange oil I have is phototoxic. So I don't want to use that one. Not that 2 drops in this whole batch is going to make a huge difference, right? Because this is like, I can't remember if it's 5 to 6, 8 masks. Make 8 masks when I end up with my bags. I can't remember. But it's not, shouldn't make that big of a difference. I mean, phototoxicity lasts 12 hours, 24 hours. 12? Don't quote me. Anyways, you do a mask the night before. I don't think this is enough to actually worry about. I just don't want to have to worry about it, right? So the hard part in all this is it's like a lotion. You have to keep mixing. 2 to 5 minutes is what I do with the oil drops in there. I'm pressing down, kind of like when you make a crumb topping on a crisp. I made a rhubarb crisp the other day, and the kids ate that so fast. It was so good. Anyway, so it's like a pie crust. You got it, right? Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use this. You get this cute little spoon with every mask ordered. You need 2 scoops, about a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon usually ends up being too much for me, and then I have to put it all the way down my neck because I don't want to waste it. Okay, and then you want to slowly add water, like really slowly. I forgot that there's bentonite clay in here, and that will take more water in this mask than other masks will because of bentonite's absorption properties. Okay, but don't overdo it or you'll have a liquid mask and not a paste for your face. Okay, so let's talk about liquids we can use. Okay, just besides water, you can use aloe vera gel or juice. You can use hydrosols, witch hazel, herbal witch hazel, honey and water. Like if you have really stiff honey, you can add it a little water to, thin it out. Milk, cream, yogurt, coconut milk, oat milk, mashed avocado, crushed berries. Cranberries are great for your skin. They might stain. Egg whites, glycerin. Glycerin's great. Coffee, maybe watch the staining. Tea, herbal water, any tea. Tea's great. In a pinch, if you're traveling, use your lotion. It might not dry like a regular mask, but it will do the job. It will totally get the job done. Since we're there, let's talk. Tingling and tightening, yes. Burning, no. Burning should never happen, okay? You should always test things like this on the inside of your wrist. It's a pain in the butt, I know. I totally get it. But just to be on the safe side, excuse me, it's better to have your wrist break out than your whole face break out because you're allergic to something or you have a sensitivity to one of the components in the mask. Okay, yep, here you go. How to do it. Wacky picture. How to show it to you, right? And the spoon washes off. Great, just air dry it and use it for the next time. If you're going to, sorry about that, use a warm to hot water to gently remove it. Don't scrape it off. Like, you know, wet it like the, the tattoos, the stick on, press on tattoos, hold it there for a little bit, or in the shower, just, let some of the warm water wash it off, and then gently, slowly remove it. Don't scrape it off. I like the dark washcloths, just because some of the botanicals, activated charcoal, the clays, they can stain. Okay? Save your pretty washcloths for other things. Okay, and what I call the ready-to-use face mask. This is my Herbal Russian Roulette mask. It contains blue Cambrian clay, Kaolin clay, Gotakala, ashwagandha, peppermint, sea buckthorn powder, and marshmallow root powder. So it also contains, it's emulsifying wax and a blend of 2 oils. I like the virgin hemp seed oil and the apricot kernel oil in this one. I like the oils to have 2 or less of a comedogenic rating. 2 or under. Clogging pores and all that stuff. So this comes from a blog from Humblebee and Me. I will put that below, hopefully. And I crafted it after what she did because there's no preservatives. There's no need for preservatives. And I absolutely love that factor. To use this, you basically just spritz or dampen your face and then you scoop it out. Spread it on your face. You can even rub it in a little bit. And then you let it sit 10 to 15 minutes. It won't tighten and tingle or dry. So set a timer, okay, 10, 15 minutes. Remove it with a warm washcloth and it gently wipes off really well. Personally, it's not my favorite because I like the tightening and tingling. So what you do is you melt the wax and the oils, and then you add the clay powder mix to it. I wasn't going to do it right then, and so I put it in the bag, and then I was like, no, we're just going to do this and get it done, so that's why it's in the bag. Blue Cambrian is the oldest on the planet. It's the richest mineral composition. It has amazing skin properties. I will let you look it up. I'm sorry, there's just so much to tell you. So you need to mix this really, really, really well. This is where every once in a while I do get a tiny bit of dry clumps that are hiding in the mixture. It's no big deal. If you get one, just kind of mix it in with your hand and no worries, okay? Let's see, what else? Oh, I am adding vitamin E, 4 drops, and 6 drops of sea buckthorn extract to this. And it's one nice thing is it's really easy to incorporate those drops, obviously, into this. The peppermint in this blend is not overpowering. It's a small percentage. You might not notice it, depending, but it has just some great facial properties. Oils are not bad for your face, guys. If you think oils cause acne, look up oil cleansing for your face. Oil cleansing for your face. It will blow your mind. The oils on our face from what our body creates mixed with the dirt, the environment, all that, that's totally different. That's what clogs your pores. These oils are great for your skin. The really nice thing about the ready-to-use masks are there is no waste. If you take too much, you can just easily put it back into the container for next time. It dries different. It doesn't dry. So it comes off easier than the powdered masks paste that you make. This container is 2 ounces. You get about 8 to 10 masks out of it. I would get 15. I don't use that much. It's crazy. But it's a no-waste product, which is why I end up doing my neck if I have too much powder mixed up. Yeah, so it's just a thing, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I show you, yeah. Put it on me arm. Lush it to me arm. Do you know where that quote comes from? Sorry. We're a huge movie quote family. It doesn't, so this will not dry because of the oils in it. And it comes off spectacularly. Warm, hot water, your choice. Gently remove it. It's perfect. It's just, it's great. So there's about that much that you need per face mask. That's what I was showing you. So while I fill my bags, I will talk about what you should do after you do your mask. So if you use the powder one, where you make your paste, a good toner, witch hazel, hydrosol, whatever toner you prefer, and a good moisturizer or face oil afterwards, just because I recommend it. Okay, if you don't want to, that's your choice. The ready-to-use mask, it already has the oils for moisturization, so it's totally dependent on what you prefer to put on after that. These are my little bags. They're so super cute. I just seal them off, and you get a little spoon with the bag or the container. These are some other ones that I have available on my website. These are the ones we made today. My kids are super loud tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.